Welcome to Game 6 from the Scout National Showcase in Dallas, Texas from June the 12th, 2013. In Session 2, Game 6 features our green and our Till team. Alex Held will be in the circle for the Till team. Alex is at 60 miles per hour. She throws a complete assortment of pitches with a balanced attack. Defensively, Taylor Ellsworth will handle the catching duties, followed by Rebels, Benitez, Burnside, and Raymond from first to third. Hollingsworth, Barnes, and Kimber Green in the outfield. Brooke Ford will lead it off, followed by Ariel Denny, Peyton Branham, Jennifer Garcia, Nunez, Thompson, McCollum, Cantu, and Harris, Perez, Johnson, and Bonaventura, and Lauren Archuleta to finish things off for the green team. From Alex Held in the circle, she'll throw all the pitches. You'll see her be able to work up and down in the zone very well, inside, outside, even change speeds. Held definitely not afraid to attack a hitter. Brooke Ford to lead it off for the green team. First pitch on the way, and it's a screwball for strike one. Taylor Ellsworth, the 2017 catcher out of Georgetown, Texas, will call the signals as Ford swings through the changeup for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Brooke Ford. And she'll swing through the changeup for the first out of the ball game. Good call by Taylor Ellsworth behind the plate. A lot of times catchers, when given this responsibility, won't go back to the changeup a second time, even though the first swing really wasn't on track with the ball. Ariel Denny steps in. She'll foul the first pitch off to the screen.
Hey, way to get ahead, kid. Way to get ahead.
0-1 pitch on the way. Count runs to no balls and 2 strikes to Ariel Denny. The 0-2 pitch is popped into right field. That ball will land in front of Kimber Green, the right fielder, as Denny's aboard with a 1-out single here in the top of the first. With 1 out, Peyton Branham will be the hitter. Branham, a left-handed pitcher and an outfielder. She'll take the screwball low and inside for ball 1. Nice block by Ellsworth. As you watch Ellsworth behind the plate, it's tough to imagine a 2017 catcher anywhere being more complete than Ellsworth is at this point. Changeup gets past Ellsworth. Denny stays at first base. Ground ball to second base. Benitez kicks off the heel of her glove. Not in time to first base with the throw. And there'll be runners at first and second with 1 out. The top of the first for Jennifer Garcia. Looked like Benitez became a little indecisive on if she was going to feed the ball to first base or attack it and then apply a tag. Garcia down, no balls and a strike. Garcia gets to start at third base in game number 6. 0-1 pitch on the way. Pick off the first, not in time. As we get a nice look at Taylor Ellsworth keeping the runners close. 1-1 pitch on the way. Changeup misses high and outside. 1-2 count to Garcia. Pitch on the way. And that'll run the count full to Garcia. Payoff pitch on the way to Garcia. The ball's off the glove of Held. Benitez with the tag at second base. The overthrow to first. The ball does not get away from Rebels as she's able to turn and quickly gather it back in. But Branham is tagged out at second base.
Hey, go get him.
And Sierra Nunez will hit with runners at the corners and 2 outs.
Get it.
Screwball for strike 1. Runners are not allowed to steal home. So if Garcia decides to go to second base on a steal, the runner will have to stay at third no matter what. Blocked by Ellsworth. One and one pitch on the way. Pick off the third. Just barely got back ahead of the Jackie Raymond tag. Ground ball to second. Benitez has it on the first. In time. And after 1/2 inning of play, the green team leaves 2 runners stranded. Takes 1 hit on 1 Till error. We'll head to the bottom half of the first inning with the Till team coming to bat.
I think a while back it would have been different. It looks like they played some of those trees out right here too, honestly.
2017 pitcher Aaron Harris takes the circle for the green team. Harris will be at 64 miles per hour, very poised, very athletic, attacks the inside half of the plate. Devin Cantu will catch for Harris. Ford, Nunez, McCollum, and Garcia on the infield. Cheyenne Thompson, Crystal Perez, and Peyton Branham in the outfield. Jackie Raymond leads it off, followed by Benitez, Rebels, Greenlee, and Held. Kimber Green, Brooke Birding, Cameron Barnes, Hollingsworth, Burnside, Taylor Ellsworth, and Marissa Arriaga round things off for our blue team, or our Till team. Jackie Raymond will lead it off. Raymond homered in her first at bat of the day in game number 4. First pitch on the way from Aaron Harris. It's a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Check swing, fouled off to the right side. This game features a lot of very high-profile recruits. With players from Washington, Texas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. Aaron Harris out of Oklahoma. She'll shake off Cantu another time. They agree on a pitch, and the 1-2 pitch is on its way. Just misses the curveball outside. That'll run the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Green team very good defensively up the middle with Cantu behind the plate. Nunez and McCollum up the middle. Crystal Perez, an excellent outfield prospect up the middle and center field. Payoff pitch on the way. Line shot into left field, past the diving Morgan McCollum. And Jackie Raymond continues her hot hitting streak today with the leadoff single for the Till team. That'll bring up Cortland Benitez. Benitez playing second base today out of Ennis, Texas. High school teammates of Julia Hollingsworth on the Till team. Fouls the first pitch off down the right field line. Jackie Raymond, the runner at first base after a leadoff single on a full count pitch. Raymond takes a good secondary lead. Thought about going, but the arm of Cantu will keep her at bay at first. As we talked about in the Aaron Harris scouting report, not afraid to pitch inside. Very aggressive on the inside half of the plate. Obviously very intimidating when a 2017's throwing the ball 64 miles per hour on the inside half of the plate. The ball reached the trees. Two-strike pitch on the way. That ball's fouled off the first base. Brookford's got it. Back to first base, and plenty of time for Nunez covering. And it's a 3-4 double play ball. As Harris again goes to the screwball. Right off the fist of Benitez. Michelle Revels will be the hitter with 2 outs. Revels, a first baseman out of the Corpus Christi area.
You're up. Hey, watching this side, Mo.
Looked like that ball almost got a piece of Revels in the box. 0-1 pitch on the way. And that ball does not miss Revels. That's right off of her front ankle. Obviously has a fairly high pain threshold. No balls, 2 strikes. Line drive up the middle past Harris. And Revels is on with a 2-out single here in the bottom of the first. Till teams hit the ball extremely hard twice. Only has 1 base runner to show for it, though, after the double play ball earlier. Morgan Greenlee, the hitter out of Washington. She'll take the screwball for strike 1 on the inside half of the plate. Greenlee comes to Dallas after an extremely impressive Southern California showcase. 2-day event.
Good check. Right here, E, right here.
Greenlee shows the best combination of power and speed in this entire event. 69 miles per hour overhand. Well above average speed. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away from Cantu. Back to first base for the drop third strike. Till team able to get 2 hits, but they leave a runner stranded after 1 complete. We're still scoreless from the Scout National Showcase in Dallas, Texas.
When we're done, will this be our slowest breakdown of stuff or fastest breakdown?
It'll be steady.
Alex Held back to work for the Till team here in the top of the second. Cheyenne Thompson will lead it off for the green team.
I'm going to rush to feast on food after this, that's for sure.
Thompson was 1 for 2 in game number 5 with the single.
Nothing happened that way. Everything that happened in the first half inning went that direction.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're okay.
This will be Thompson's first at bat of game number 6.
What's that?
He had a couple strikeouts,
Yeah.
maybe?
Takes the first pitch low and inside for ball 1.
It's like you've been up there for 8 hours already. What?
Ellsworth back behind the plate again for the Till team, and Alex Held in the circle.
Show up at 5 o'clock this morning.
The ball's lifted to center field. Hollingsworth has it. And there's 1 away here in the top of the second. Brooke Birding slides over to first base. Cameron Barnes into second base. Morgan McCollum, the hitter. McCollum 1 for 2 in her first game. Doubled off the wall in left center. She lifts that ball out to center field. Hollingsworth in the gap, running towards the gap, makes the catch. And it's going to take some sort of hit to land the ball in between Greenlee and Wright, and Hollingsworth in center field, as you saw. Morgan Greenlee right on top of that ball as well. Devin Cantu, the hitter. Dangerous power hitter out of Cedar Hill. She'll take low and outside for ball 1.
He's pointed right of it already, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not going to get any.
He's already right, yeah.
Changeup misses. And a tough count to be working against Devin Cantu here, down 2 balls and no strikes. But you have to give credit to Alex Held in that situation, challenging Cantu. That's one of the things we really like about Held, the fact that she's not afraid to go after a good hitter. That she'll try to work the corners early, but she feels confident in her stuff, able to challenge hitters. Ellsworth calls a 2-1 changeup, and that'll run the count to 3 balls and a strike to Cantu, who started behind the plate for the green team here in game number 6. Fouls that ball off the right side. Full count to Cantu here in the top of the second. 2 outs. Payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball to the right side. Brooke Birding has it. Steps on the bag. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1.5 complete. And we're in scoreless from the Scout National Showcase. Aaron Harris back in the circle for the green team here in the bottom of the second. Harris gave up 2 hits in the bottom of the first. Brooke Ford was able to make a nice catch and throw on a double play ball back to Sierra Nunez. The Till team's pitcher, Alex Held, will lead things off. Devin Cantu behind the plate for the green team. Harris misses up and away with the first pitch. Swing and a miss. One pitch grounded to short. Morgan McCollum's got it on to Garcia, and plenty of time for the first out here in the bottom of the second. McCollum very sure-handed at shortstop. McCollum definitely the type of shortstop a coach is going to watch and feel inclined to want McCollum's energy and presence and focus at shortstop every pitch. It's something you just don't find a lot of times. Kimber Green, the hitter. She'll ground that ball to third base. It's foul. As we see McCollum even on the ground ball that's foul, backing the play up. And to McCollum's credit, even at the Scout Regional when the game's not filmed, she's doing the same sorts of things. It's just how she plays the game. 1-2 to Green. Harris beginning to find her rhythm with Devin Cantu behind the plate. Harris has a pitch he likes. Ground ball to third, it's foul. Something that you don't see from McCollum at short is a very systematic pre-pitch ritual. It seems that McCollum really has a process to prepare at shortstop on every pitch, which is simply something you don't find across the board with a lot of shortstop prospects, especially young shortstop prospects. Fly ball to the right side. Ariel Denny has it, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the second.
We got 2.
Denny showing off her versatility. Denny will come on the pitch very shortly for the green team. Brooke Birding, the hitter. Pitcher, first baseman. Recorded the final out in the top half of the second base on a ground ball at first. First pitch swinging. That ball's off McCollum at short. Archuleta gathers it up in left field. Looked like McCollum was unsure on which type of play to make there. Got a little handcuffed on the in-between hop.
Set up on a backhand, because you know it's going to bounce up at some point. You got plenty of arm to get on that.
Cameron Barnes, the hitter. Extremely fast second base outfield prospect. Runner at first with 2 outs. She shows slap. Barnes an extremely tough out at the plate. On the slap, bounces the ball as good as anyone we've seen nationally. Looks to swing away there. That'll run the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Bouncing ball to short. Bonaventura cuts it off from third. And plenty of time. After 2 complete, we're still scoreless from the Scout National Showcase in Dallas, Texas.
Deb, do you need it? Okay.
Yeah, girls are okay with duct tape.
Brooke Birding on the pitch for the Till team here in the top half of the third inning.
Use some peanut
We'll take a look at her scouting report. Brooke's been up to 53 miles per hour, consistent with the changeup, and definitely a ground ball pitcher. Morgan Greenlee will step behind the plate to handle the pitch calling for Birding.
You know, my oldest was, I think is maybe
Morgan
3.
Greenlee, 69 miles per hour behind the plate, plenty of arm strength to neutralize a running attack from the green team. Aaron Harris will lead things off.
Well, I went back in at the hospital and said, I think he'll be fine. Went back home.
The nice thing about Greenlee behind the plate is that we've already seen fairly significant improvement since April when we saw her in Orange County over 2 days. We saw significant improvement from day 1 to day 2 out of Greenlee. Change up from Birding, and she's up no balls and 2 strikes to Aaron Harris. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Misses high and outside. One and 2 pitch on the way. Fouled off the screen to the right side.
We got 9.
And Greenlee coming out of a state where year-round ball and just sunshine all year's not an option in the state of Washington. She's really just soaked up being around different players like a sponge and added elements of what she's seen in Southern California and here in Texas to her game immediately. And with Greenlee's physical tools, it only makes you wonder what's going to happen when she gets to a program that's around players like that every single day. Birding will walk Harris. We'll reset the count back at 2 balls and a strike. Misses up and away. 3 balls and a strike to Aaron Harris, leading things off here in the top of the third after 2 scoreless innings in a circle. Big rip and a miss on the curveball from Birdie. Fly ball out to left center. That ball's in between the diving Cameron Barnes in center. Not sure how Burnside didn't run into someone, just showing off her athletic ability. And Harris able to hit the Texas leaguer in front of the center fielder, just out side of the reach of the outstretched Cameron Barnes in center field. And that'll bring up Crystal Perez with nobody out and a runner at first base. She shows slap, grounds that ball to short. Burnside with the backhand, she can't get it. Infield hit from Crystal Perez. Nothing Burnside could do on that play. Harrison Perez aboard here as the green team threatens here in the top of the third. Abigail Johnson, the hitter. She'll pop that ball up. Greenlee's got it. Infield fly was in effect.
Now Elena did.
Greenlee with more range than the average catcher. A significant amount of more speed than the average catcher. Bonaventura steps in. And even on that play, as you watch Greenlee, just the instincts on how quick she reacts to the foul ball, that her reactions, her instincts, they're all there. She reacts to the ball being hit to the screen and just recognizing certain things. Greenlee, the type of player, as the game gets faster and faster, she'll survive. It's more the way that her physical makeup is wanting to play and can play at. Bonaventura draws the walk, so that'll reset the count to 2-1. 2-1 count, runners at first and second. Fly ball to the right side. That'll be off the screen. As we talked about Greenlee, those are some of the subtle things that I personally like to look for when scouting players. Reaction time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and Bonaventura's down on strikes. Lauren Archuleta, the hitter. Singled and struck out in game number 5, and she'll swing through the birding changeup for the first strike here, and her first at bat of game number 6. And Archuleta seeing 2 of the best pitches that birding's thrown all day.
Hey Phil, after this,
As a welcome to game 6 for Archuleta. This is with the rise ball. Something that's been impressive about birding stuff is that she's not throwing in the upper 50s or 60s, but her ball holds a pretty decent plane, even on her curveball. That it stays up and holds that lateral break versus coming back down like a lot of curveballs that you see thrown in that 52 to 53 mile per hour range. So she really makes the most out of her velocity. Fly ball to the right side. Greenlee's got it. And after 2.5, we still remain scoreless here from the Scout National Showcase, with the Till team coming to bat in the bottom of the third. Ariel Denny on the pitch in the bottom of the third for the green team. Denny's been up to 56 miles per hour. Really makes the most out of her size. Pretty good east and west stuff from Denny, meaning her screw and curve are her primary pitches. Abigail Johnson takes over the catching position for the green team. Ford at third, McCollum at short, Garcia at second. Bonaventura will play first base, and Julia Hollingsworth will lead things off for the Till team. Hollingsworth homered in her first game. A line shot to center field. She'll line the first pitch she sees in the left field, but Peyton Branham's got it. One pitch, one out for Denny here at the bottom of the third. And Ariel Denny will work through possibly the toughest part of the lineup that she's going to see. Hollingsworth leading off now. She's got to face Braxton Burnside, who rips that ball off the third base dugout. Burnside, all she did was lead the state of Arkansas in home runs her freshman year. We hope that Braxton will see a pitch to hit next year in the state of Arkansas. She may not. Off the end of the bat, McCollum's got it. She shows off her vertical leap at shortstop. Ellsworth the hitter with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And Ellsworth's last at bat of her Scout Regional in Austin. She ended the game with a home run. Extremely talented 2017 hitter. Who's up 3 balls and no strikes to Denny. Green light for Ellsworth. If she walks, it resets to a 2-1 count. So. Fouls that ball out of play to the right side. The catch by Steve Greenlee, father of Morgan Greenlee. Now he'll text about it. 3-1 pitch on the way. That ball's ripped into left field. It's foul. Good sign from Ellsworth making the timing adjustment. Was late on the 3-0 pitch. She made certain that she was not going to be late on the 3-1 pitch, and she annihilates that ball down the left field line. Payoff pitch on the way. Changeup. Ball's lifted to shortstop. McCollum's got it for the third out. After 3 complete, we are still scoreless from the Scout Regional Showcase in Dallas, Texas. Brooke Birding back on for her second inning of work in the top of the 4th. Morgan Greenlee behind the plate, already showing off her vertical leap and athleticism. When you're as athletic as Morgan Greenlee, you don't always have to have a ball hit to you or a play to make to show off exactly how athletic you are. There's several players like that in the event today. A player like Mariah Miramontes comes to mind when you think about athletic players. Brooke Ford, the hitter, fouls the first pitch off from Birdie. Birding able to be very effective with the changeup and the curveball in her first inning of work. She'll get Brooke Ford to ground to short. Plenty of time from Burnside, plenty of arm. Burnside making it look easy. Burnside currently ranks ahead of several other Division I shortstops that Scout Softball has seen at other events.
5% injury cancellation deal.
One of the most notable shortstops that Burnside ranks ahead of would be Whitney Burks, who's headed to Stanford. Denny lifts that ball into shallow center field. Hollingsworth's got it for the second out.
We had 3 kids in Chicago just did it.
As we talked about with Burnside, the comparable shortstop would be Whitney Burks out of Virginia. Burks, the 2014 shortstop, headed to Stanford University in the Pac-12. Peyton Brandon, the hitter. We saw Burks her sophomore year in Houston during the underclass showcase. Burnside, every physical tool, ranks higher than Burks. As we see with a lot of pitchers and catchers in these events, that they typically have better rhythm and better chemistry in the second inning. And it's amazing what you see with the body language of pitchers as they feel better about the catcher calling pitches. You can see the confidence take over with each pitcher. The ball's lined in the left field. It's foul. Off the batting cage, off the shed. Two-strike pitch on the way. Change-up got her swinging. And the side is retired in order here in the top of the fourth. We're still scoreless. We'll see if the Till team can scratch a run here in the bottom of the fourth.
I bet there's some still in the cage around there too. Abby.
Marissa Arriaga will lead things off for the Till team here in the bottom of the fourth. We're still looking for our first run of the game. Well-pitched game, well-played defensive game so far. You would expect that out of a game that featured Aaron Harris and Alex Held starting in the circle. Arriaga, the hitter. First pitch grounded back to the circle. Then he's got it back on the lane of Bonaventura for the first out after only one pitch. Jackie Raymond, the hitter. She singled in her first at bat to left field. Raymond's had an extremely good day defensively and at the plate. She'll take the first pitch upstairs for ball one. Abigail Johnson out to talk to Denny. Johnson and Denny on the same page now. Nunez and Harris up the middle for the green team. Raymond able to get out of the way of that one. As we talked about with Morgan Greenlee, one of the things that Jackie Raymond has in her favor, very quick instincts or reactions. She'll duck under the 2-0 pitch, but it's 2-1. Two and 1 pitch on the way to Jackie Raymond. That'll run the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Archuleta at third. Bonaventure at first. Line shot.
I'll catch the next one.
Two and 2 pitch on the way to Jackie Raymond from Ariel Denny. Changeup hits the plate. Bounces over the head of Abigail Johnson. That'll run the count full. Payoff pitch on the way. Check swing out to shortstop. Aaron Harris has it on the Bonaventure and plenty of time. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. As we talked about quite a bit in game number 5, Aaron Harris definitely not your typical pitcher. You can put her at shortstop, you put her anywhere. She's a hitter. One of the most complete athletic players in the 2017 class. Cortland Benitez, the hitter. Benitez had a very solid regional showcase in Flower Mound, Texas back in March. She'll line that ball to short. Aaron Harris has it in the hole from the grass. Not in time. Looked like Bonaventure just had a little bit of trouble with her footwork. She's not normally a first baseman. Looked like she was struggling to find the bag a little bit. Maybe not even sure, have never playing with Harris, that may not have been sure if Harris had enough arm to get it done, but obviously she did. Revels the hitter. She's 1 for 1 with the single off of Aaron Harris earlier in the game. First pitch swinging to second base. Nunez has it, and that'll retire the side here in the 4th inning. Till does get a hit. They leave a runner stranded. After 4 complete, we're still scoreless from the Scout National Showcase. We're scoreless as we head to the top of the 5th. Kimber Green on the pitch for the Till team. Green's been up to 57 miles per hour. Her changeup is the key to her success today, and she commands the curve and screwball combination very well. Marissa Arriaga will catch for Kimber Green. Jennifer Garcia to lead things off for the green team. Garcia hit into a fielder's choice her first at bat. First pitch from Green on the way. Curveball for strike one. The ball's ripped down the left field line. Hollingsworth cuts it off before it gets to the corner. Relay throw into second base. Ball bounces off Benitez, and Garcia's in with a sliding double to lead things off here in the top of the fifth. Garcia able to turn on the Kimber Green offering. Hammers that ball down the left field line. And the Green team has the go-ahead run at second base with nobody out for Sierra Nunez, who takes the first pitch for strike one. Garcia takes 2 steps, but heads back to the bag. Not a lot of foul territory or room behind the catcher and umpire here at Northwood. So a pass ball is not a guaranteed advancement up 60 feet. Nunez took a hard look at it, but it's 2-1. Two and 2 pitch on the way to Nunez. Ground ball back to the circle. Green's got it. She'll look at third. Garcia able to get the foot in. Or the umpire's going to say that the ball was dropped at third base by Raymond. It was the right play by Kimber Green. It'll go as a fielder's choice for Sierra Nunez. Cheyenne Thompson will step in. Runners at the corners and nobody out in the top of the fifth. A throw to second base. Garcia will score, but she will have to come back as
Third base.
not able to steal home. The reason we do that in these situations is we want to see a hitter be able to bat with runners in scoring position as opposed to bases empty, because it changes how the pitcher throws her. Changes the pressure in the situation. Thompson swings through the drop ball. The other thing that we look out for in that situation is with the runner at first and third, teams will typically have plays installed for certain situations, and with these players not playing together before, it takes that element out. As Green's able to get Thompson to swing and miss on the changeup for the first out here in the top of the fifth. Morgan McCollum, the hitter. Flew out to center field in her first at bat. That ball runs in on McCollum. And as you hear by the fans' reaction, somebody will need a new windshield. Oh, and 1 pitch on the way. Check swing, grounder to third. Raymond's got it in time. That'll score a run, though. As the check swing from Morgan McCollum will yield a run for the Green team. And Devin Cantu will bat with a runner at third and 2 outs. McCollum and Cantu teammates on the Texas Firecrackers. First pitch to Cantu. This is up and away. Cantu grounded out to first base in her first at bat. The ball should be out of play. Cantu does show good plate coverage. 2 balls and a strike to Cantu. Pitch on its way. Got to run the count to 3 balls and a strike to Devin Cantu. Line shot up the middle. That'll score a run. And the RBI single from Cantu puts the green team up 2-0 here in the top of the 5th. Nunez scores on the sharp single from Cantu back up the middle. And the green starting pitcher, Aaron Harris, looking to keep things going for the green team. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Ground ball to short. Burnside's got it coming in on the first in plenty of time. Green team able to take a 2-0 lead here to the bottom of the 5th on the McCollum and Cantu RBIs for our green team. The green team holds on to a 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Peyton Branham will be in the circle. She'll try to hold the 2-run lead for the green team. Branham at 53 miles per hour, gets hitters to miss, and hides the ball well. As you'll see from Branham today, that hitters are not able to always stay in rhythm and take their best swings off of the crafty lefty. That's really the reason that Branham was invited to Dallas.
Hey man, I was open.
Was her ability to get hitters to miss. Morgan Greenlee will lead it off for the Till team here in the bottom of the 5th. So we've talked about all game long, Greenlee one of the best combinations of speed and power and arm strength and just raw athleticism you'll find anywhere. Greenlee out of Washington, the catcher. She'll take the first pitch low and outside for ball 1. Devin Cantu back behind the plate. She started the game as a catcher. That ball's ripped. It's a 1 hop off the left center field wall. Cheyenne Thompson with the throw back into second base, not in time to get the extremely fast Morgan Greenlee with a headlong slide. And just take a look at how Greenlee gets out of the box and really commits to this on the replay. Greenlee just simply a different type of athlete than you normally see. Alex held the hit with a runner at second and nobody out.
Hey, you got it to me. Hey, right here, 5. Hey, let's go, Alex. Let's go, babe.
Nice block by Cantu behind the plate. McCollum ready to cover third. Ball fouled out of play down the right field line.
Ball on strike.
Aaron Harris checks in at second base. McCollum the shortstop, Bonaventura at third.
Let's go, Alex. Make something happen, man.
And after the walk, how to reset the count back at 2 balls and a strike.
Here you go, Kitty, go. What do you say, Bug?
The 2-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball to short. McCollum's got it. On the first. The throw to third, not in time from Brooke Ford. The crowd doubts the call, but Greenlee was in there under a cloud of dust. Kimber Green will bat with the runner at third and 1 out. She'll take the first pitch for strike 1. Kimber Green flew out to right field in her first at bat. In the bottom of the second inning. 0-1 pitch on the way. Change up, misses down in the dirt. Nice block by Cantu again. And here's where the speed of Greenlee comes into play, that the infield and outfield obviously knows that she's got a chance to score on anything that's hit. Sharp ground ball to third. Bonaventura checks the runner on the first and plenty of time. Nice job by Bonaventura handling the hard shot from Kimber Green at third. Able to check her runner and throw in one motion. That's about the only ground ball that Greenlee wasn't going to be able to score on, so nice job so far, Brandon, with pitching around a leadoff double, as there's 2 outs with the runner at third for Brooke Birding, the hitter. Birding reached on an error her first time up. The in-between hopped it. Ground ball to third. That ball's off Bonaventura. McCollum's got it this time on the first. Plenty of time. McCollum with the heads-up play. And that's what you've come to expect from McCollum. Be at the right place at the right time with her style of play. We head to the 6th inning. 2-0 Green.
You're like meant to be there. You're welcome.
Kimber Green back to work as we head to the top of the 6th. The Scout National Showcase from Dallas, Texas at Northwood University. Green team able to push 2 runs across last inning on RBIs from Morgan McCollum and Devin Cantu. Crystal Perez will lead things off for the Green team here in the top of the 6th. Perez with an infield single her first at bat. Perez 3 for 3 on the afternoon with 2 singles in her first game, which was game number 5. First pitch on the way. She'll take for strike 1 from the screwball from Kimber Green. Green tries to go to the same spot with a different result, though. Benitez and Burnside up the middle. Arriaga catching. Ball's grounded to third base. It's foul. 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses with the curveball high and inside. Line shot to third, but Morgan Greenlee has it for the first out here in the top of the 6th. And there's a big reason that Morgan Greenlee came from Washington to Texas to compete with kids from the Southwest, to show that she belongs, and she's done an outstanding job of proving that today. Abby Johnson steps into the plate. Johnson popped out to the catcher, Morgan Greenlee, her first at bat. Johnson still coming back from injury. She'll line that ball up the middle for a base hit. Nice job of fighting off a tough inside pitch from Kimber Green there, keeping the barrel above the ball. Bonaventura, the hitter. She struck out in her first at bat on a changeup. Takes the first pitch inside for strike 1. Kimber Green looking for a little bit of payback to her teammate Bonaventura. Bonaventura picked a hard ground ball from Kimber Green. Pick off, throws to first, not in time. In the bottom of the 5th, Green hit a 1-hopper back to Bonaventura. That if that ball's hit 1 or 2 steps to her left or right, it'll cut the Green team's lead in half. Swing and a miss on the Kimber Green changeup. And Bonaventura's down on strikes for her second time in the game. Lauren Archuleta will step in. She popped out to the catcher her first time up. Pickoff from Arriaga. Sliding back into first safely is Abby Johnson. Archuleta with the single in game number 5 in her first at bat. As you see from Arriaga behind the plate, young prospect. Will be a freshman this year in high school. Ball's lifted to the right side. Alex held underneath it, and she's got it for the third out. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. Till team needs to push a couple of runs across from the Scout National Showcase in Dallas, Texas.
Can't mess up this grill. Come on, man.
Peyton Branham on to work for her second inning here in the bottom of the 6th. This will be our last at bat for the Till team in game number 6. So if Branham can hold our Till team here, she'll secure the victory. Our Green team will bat one more time. Our Green team still has a few players that we need to see hit one more time for their 4th at bat of the day. So we will play the top of the 7th and see as many hitters as necessary to get the 4th at bat out. Cameron Barnes, the hitter for the Till team. Extremely fast leadoff hitter. She'll take the curveball for strike 1 from Branham. Branham pitched out of a Leadoff double in the bottom of the 5th from Morgan Greenlee. Barnes a 2-6 runner. Outstanding second base outfield prospect. Currently in the scout. Top 150. Hitting wise and speed wise and even arm wise, very similar to DePaul commit Angela Scalzitti. Fly ball lifted into center field. Lauren Archuleta's got it. Crystal Perez with the backup. Plenty of speed in the outfield right now for the green team with Archuleta and Perez in center and right. That'll bring up Julia Hollingsworth with 1 out. Hollingsworth, another member of the Scout Top 150 here. Hollingsworth currently comes in as the number 5 overall player. She'll foul that ball off to the left side. An interesting comparable player for Hollingsworth is going to be Kiana Sherlin, a 2012 Scout All-American. Committed to the University of North Carolina. Sherlin spent some time as the number 1 overall prospect in the database. Hollingsworth faster. Arm strength not quite on par with Sherlin, but still a good arm. More power at the plate. We expect Hollingsworth to be the same kind of commit, major D1 kid. Swing and a miss. And she's down on strikes. Braxton Burnside, a hitter with 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Led the state of Arkansas in home runs. She'll let that ball off to the right side. Sierra Nunez towards the line. She's got it. That'll secure the win for the green team, but they're still going to bat in the top of the 7th. From the Scout National Showcase. Alex Held back on for the Till team here in the top of the 7th. Held pitched 2 scoreless innings here in the 1st and 2nd innings today for the Till team. She'll try to keep the green lead at 2-0. This will be the final at bat of the afternoon and the final at bat of the entire event. Raymond, Burnside, Benitez, and Michelle Revels the infield. Hollingsworth, Barnes, and Kimber Green in the outfield. Brooke Ford to lead things off in the top of the 7th. Ford's 0 for 2 in this game. She struck out and grounded out the shortstop. Usually just a matter of time before Brooke Ford squares one up and hits the ball hard somewhere. Ellsworth behind the plate again, working with Alex Held. They worked the first 2 innings together today. We saw in the first 2 innings that Ellsworth likes to go to the off-speed pitch. 1-1 pitch on the way. And Brooke Ford's up 2 balls and a strike to Alex Held. 2-1 pitch on the way. She'll miss down and inside. And Ford now up 3 balls and a strike to Alex Held. Dangerous count for Brooke Ford. She'll lift that ball into center field, in between Barnes and Burnside. And Ford's on with a leadoff single in the top of the 7th. Ariel Denny will be the hitter. She singled in her first at bat. She dropped the ball in front of Kimber Green in right field to throw 1-out single in the top half of the first. She'll take the first pitch for strike 1 here from Alex Held. Denny pitched 2 scoreless innings. Made a nice catch in right field earlier. Hits that ball hard off of the third base dugout. The sun is setting down the third base line, so visibility very tough for anybody on the right side of the field right now. Ground ball up the middle. Past the diving Cortland Benitez. And Ariel Denny now 2 for 3. As she's able to push that ball through the infield. As the green team has runners at first and second, with Peyton Branham stepping up to the plate. Branham reached on an error and struck out. Nice block by Ellsworth. Ground ball up the middle through the legs of Held. Brooke Ford will stop at third base. As Cameron Barnes makes an excellent throw back to the plate to hold Brooke Ford at third base. Bases loaded for the green team here in the top of the 7th. Jennifer Garcia will be the hitter. Garcia reached on a fielder's choice and doubled. Scored the first run of the game. She'll pop that ball up the right side. Benitez has it. She drops it. It's an infield fly, though. And Sierra Nunez will step in with bases still loaded, 1 out here in the top of the 7th for the green team. Held trying to pitch out of a bases loaded, no strike jam here. Ellsworth thought about the pickoff at third base. With the left-handed batter, she'll have a clear lane to throw in. 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks her swing. And Nunez is up 2 balls and no strikes. Pick off the third, not in time. Brooke Ford, a smart base runner, not chancing anything here. 3-1. Good job of Held not giving in too much to Nunez. Still trying to paint the corners even at 3-0. Can't Walker. Got to reset the count back to 2 balls and a strike to Sierra Nunez. Ellsworth eyes the runners at the corners. Always looking to throw. Plenty of arm strength to do it. 2-1 pitch. That ball's lifted to short. Off the glove of Burnside. She'll go back to the plate to get forward. Back to third base. And that'll end the game. Our green team holds on to a 2-0 victory here in the final game from the Scout National Showcase in Dallas. Make sure you watch all 6 games from this event and other events from the Scout National Showcase. I'm Mark Mulvaney. Thanks for watching at scoutsoftball.com.